Hello and welcome everybody. We are so excited to have David Evans back for Expedia TAAP week here in September, October-ish. And how's it going, David? How you doing?
I'm doing great. Finally, it's starting to feel a little bit like fall here in Arizona. It's still in the low hundreds, but I would say by the time Halloween hits, we'll be in a full fall mode. But I had the pleasure last week of being in Southern California and going up to the corporate offices, meeting John. What a great guy, and met with Jose as well as Reggie and then Mr. Ron. And so I just wanted to welcome John to the team, and I think he's going to be a great asset for all of us. But moving forward, we've got a lot of great things to talk about today, and I'm looking forward to sharing it with you.
Thank you so much. And just before you get started, I want to remind everyone, David will be presenting for about 30 minutes, and then we will do Q&A for 15 minutes. And so you can get all your questions answered in chat. And also, he let me know we're going to be doing something very special at the end for 4 travel agents. So make sure you stay the whole time so you can be a part of that special event there at the end for 4 travel agents. So presentation, Q&A, and then 4 travel agents special thing. So we'll go ahead and let you get started. Thanks again for joining us, David.
My pleasure. I'm moving my slides. Um, I want to say thank you so very much for the opportunity to share some updates. My goal is to help unlock some of the potential that TAAP offers globally. That is me, David. Hopefully, I'll get to meet most of you or all of you next year during many of the events, whether it's a webinar or whether it's the annual convention in July. I'm here actually to help inspire you to inspire your travels to explore the world of possibilities. There are really 3 key elements of our platform. Number 1, it's to plan it. Get with your clients, get excited, listen to what they are asking for. The second phase is to book. And then the third, once it's booked, to be able to manage it. Today's agenda, I'm going to go over a few items. Number 1, the main reason why you have an option or choice to use TAAP. We'll review our product supply lodging globally. We'll have a focus on activities and cars, talk a little bit about the compensation and support that we offer, what is new on TAAP, and then I wanted to focus on Expedia TAAP Academy. Really, this is a tool to help you develop your communication outreach to your clients. Expedia TAAP, as we said, plan, book, manage. Our booking platform, we continually work on it to make it easy to use. It's specifically built for you, the travel advisor. And here, it's simple to help you grow your business with our expertise, our product, and your partnership. And our goal is to help you create an exceptional experience for your clients at every step of the way. Autumn sale. I'm happy to say that we launched an autumn sale on September 15th. It runs through October 13th. It's available at thousands of our properties worldwide. It's a minimum of 25% off. And the nice thing about it is we have the travel extended through March 31 of 2025. Part of the reason for that is we know that there are a lot of upcoming holidays. And even when you go into Q1 of 25, there's a lot of things to see and do throughout the US. And especially with spring break taking place in March. So I'm hoping that we'll be able to share some really good value for you. Part of the reason why you use a TAAP, and thousands of advisors around the world do, it's because of the efficiency of our program. It's easy to use. We have exclusivity in some of our partners, and then our competitive compensation. Wanted to share with you a little bit about what our global outreach is. We have over 500 airlines worldwide, 175 car rentals, 220,000 plus activities, 3,900 ground transportation, and we've expanded to over 3 million accommodations. This also includes not only traditional hotel, but the really neat vacation rental options that are offered in many of the cities around the world. You can book flights with Expedia TAAP with over 500 airlines, 6,500 airports, and 4.7 billion seats and growing. When you do book a flight by itself, we do not pay a commission on it, but it is more of a convenience for you to book it for your clients. As we talk about our accommodations, it really, there's a stratification there that helps us to identify many different areas that will really, your clients will really enjoy, whether it's the global brands offered with the Marriott, Hiltons, and those global brands. There are all-inclusive options in Mexico, the Caribbean area. There are also adult only, Secret Sandals, Excellence, Beloved, Unico, Grand Velas couples. They're really, really beautiful 4-star, 5-star offerings. We have expanded our luxury offering with Four Seasons, Hyatt Regency, many of the 5-star plus flags throughout the world. And then there's, of course, the family. Many of you working with young families, normally it's around an attraction, whether it's Walt Disney, Universal, Beaches, Escarret, Nickelodeon, One and Only, on and on and on. And the nice thing about, especially with Disney, we offer Disney all over the world. And then everything else, this is actually focuses on the vacation rental option, where there are castles, boathouses, you name it. Each city, when you go into the platform on the left-hand side, you can filter it for just those exceptional offers. And just remember, whenever you have a client that is wanting a very unique destination and a very unique place, just remember it's one, it's not many. And so with over 500,000 agents accessing the TAAP platform at any given moment worldwide, that one can be very, very sought after. So if you really have narrowed it down with your client, be ready to book it. And if it's fully refundable, book it. You can always cancel it. Our activities, we are growing that piece of it exponentially. The reason for that is you as a travel advisor are helping to complete an entire travel experience for your client. So yes, you need the air. Yes, you need the hotel. What are they going to do when they get there? So our activities in over 120 countries will afford you the ability to help complement their journey, whether it's a ticketed event, tours, airport transports, attractions, recreational activities, you name it, we have it. I'll be sharing with you a destination focus a little bit later, and I'll actually share with you just how important it is when you go into a given region, what activities are available to help complement their journey. We want you to make the best choices for your travelers and your business. And this is where the booking aspect comes into play. We did last year change our URL, which was expedia.com/TAAP, to now a dedicated URL, which is expediataap.com. The reason for that is that will not idle and fall into the .com area. So it really helps you stay in the TAAP platform, especially if you get a call, 10 minutes later you come back. It'll still be there, but most importantly, you always need to make sure that you have the black banner. And then for those of you that are new and have not registered, we do have the little code on the right, the QR code. But I do recommend for those of you that have not registered, really send an email to either Jose or someone in the Archer corporate office. They will have the ability to send you an invitation link to join Archer Travel with Expedia TAAP. Did want to let you know that we launched 2 years ago a rewards program. This is a great opportunity to earn loyalty points on any accommodation that's booked on our platform. You register once, it's free. You earn points on every booking. So for every dollar that's spent, you get a loyalty point. And then once you are able to accrue uh, points, you'll be able to then redeem the points for various cards. And I'll tell you, we have over 100 exchange options right now, multiple categories. You can also even get hotel stay with hotels.com. Hotels.com is a subsidiary of Expedia.com. And so, but Amazon is the biggest one. And you can do gift cards. So it's really a neat way to, at the end of the month, and you see, hey, you've got X amount of points, redeem them, whether you share them or you use them yourself. I know with Christmas coming up in 3 months, we definitely, there is an opportunity for you to earn some gift cards. Maybe you put a gift card in your family's stockings. Again, this is a very easy program. Again, you can sign up or you can take a photo of the QR code. And once you join, you never have to sign up again because we will automatically transfer, make sure that all of the earned points are on the platform. And it falls parallel to how commission is paid. Commission is paid typically 30 days after consumption. And so the award points are really awarded around the same time that the commission is being paid to Archer Travel on your behalf. And then once you do receive the points, you can then redeem them for the gift cards. Now that you are registered and you've signed up with rewards, the third area, which really for me is a great resource for you, it's our Expedia TAAP Academy. It provides a lot of education and free marketing assets. It's taapacademy.expediapartnersolutions.com. And I highly recommend that you spend a few moments and go into the Expedia TAAP Academy. The reason for that is we actually have a library of short webinars or destination webinars that we have recently produced, as well as frequently asked questions. And the nice thing about this is it also encompasses an agent toolkit. And I'll share a little bit more about the toolkit in a few moments. Wanted to share with you that you are at our highest level, which is our platinum tier. And you're going to see there's 4 different yellow circles. And our commission being offered by the properties revenue managers will actually determine whether it's a 13% commission all the way down to a 5%. Just remember, all of our commissions are paid on the gross model. So whatever the cost of the hotel is plus the tax, will pay 13% on top of both. Your packages, this is where you can earn a combined commission on both air and hotel or air and property. It's 6% gross. Car rentals, 7.5%. Activities and airport transfers, 11.5%. Maximize your profit with commission tiers. You have the ability to be able to filter on the left-hand side. If your client is not hotel specific, but is looking for a good value, you can also filter it by our highest commission tier, Premium Plus, and it will give you a nice array of hotels that your client is looking for, and that will help you guarantee or maximize the most commission that you earn. We do offer pretty impressive rates and for your travelers and businesses. We do offer a special, which is called a hotel package rate. I'll share a little bit more info in a minute. But the nice thing about it, we have 350,000 of our 3 million properties participating, and it does give you up to a 20% saving And the nice thing about it is, even though it's called hotel package rate, it's a hotel booking with a discount. It does need to have some sort of a component, travel component, to be able to qualify for it. But if you look at a client that's going to Europe, you know you're going to have to book them air, or they're going to be on a cruise ship, or they're going to be rail. So whatever is booked outside of TAAP qualifies you to utilize this. We have also gone into some very, very special wholesale rates with some of the larger properties, with over 150,000 room types. The Marriott, for example, IHG, Best Western Hotel Group, are three of the largest. The nice thing about that, they guarantee any property, any destination, the highest of our two rates, commission rates, whether it's premium plus or premium. Now, there are also different offers that many of the hotels will creatively just add in. So sometimes it's a member only deal, it's a value added promotional, if there's a seasonal sale, last minute deals, and much more. The nice thing about it is, in some of the very competitive cities like Vegas, sometimes they will be very creative and offer once a client gets their a credit, or yeah, they'll offer something that's value added that will help you to steer your clients toward that particular property. And then I want to talk a little bit more about the package rate. It's 20% lower. It's a discounted rate on the hotel only when it is combined with a transportation component, which means that you have to get your clients there before they can go to the hotel, but it doesn't have to be booked on TAAP. Available at 350,000 of our 3 million, and it averages about 20% discount on the property. Hotel package rates are great for pre and post cruise, burning air miles. Many of your clients might have robust frequent traveler programs that they're participating in, whether it's American, United, Delta, and they have a lot of miles that they want to be able to have you book a free flight. That also qualifies for it. And then renting cars, as well as using rail anywhere in the world. This is just a comparison of the hotel package rate. Yes, you book the properties on TAAP, as well as air and property packages. Book transportation on TAAP for hotel package rate? No. But on the air and property package, yes, you have to have the property as well as air to be able to get the bundled 6%. And then on the commission, hotel package rate is whatever the dynamic property commission model is offering. And then on the air property package, it's paid on the entire booking, air tax, property tax. Searching for package rates, when you go into the display, you're going to go to properties, and then there's going to be standalone rates or package rates. I always recommend that you hit package rates all the time. Why? Is if it's one of those participating 350,000 hotels, guess what? It's going to have the rate, and it's going to be discounted up to 20%. If it doesn't qualify, it'll just give you a good rate. Deals, finding deals. Like I said, there are many different deals available by a number of different properties worldwide. And as I was telling, especially in the Vegas area where resort credit is something that a resort fee is something that is paid at the hotel. It's not part of the original booking, but some are getting really creative, including the resort credit that can offset the resort fee. We are also designing some new formats for you. I think we talked a little bit about this on the last webinar, where we now have quotation tools for you, and you can customize it with a trackable quote with 2 clicks. I always recommend, for a little bit more information on this, go into Expedia TAAP Academy. There is a brief video on it. It shows you what it is, how to book it. That way it helps you to explore your various options, and it's all manageable in one place. Instant booking confirmations. This is key. Why? Is because we're working in a real-time environment worldwide. So there are no room requests. which means that real-time availability and instant confirmation from the moment you make the booking. This is really great. You don't have to continually follow up with the hotel to make sure that your clients are going to stay there. Once you get the confirmation on that particular reservation, you can forward it on to your clients, which I always recommend that you do. Talking a little bit about the itineraries, we have auto-populated travel itineraries in under 20 seconds. The nice thing about it, you can customize it with your particular branding within Archer Travel. Customizable details with options to add or hide notes. You can export the documents in a variety of formats. Your business brand, which within Archer Evolution Travel, many of you have your own branding as an affiliate of the Archer Evolution Group. So you definitely want to continue to spread that brand with your loyal clients. Again, go into Expedia TAAP Academy for more information on how to develop it and send it out to your clients. Merchant of record. We changed this at the beginning of the year, which is very, very important. Prior to that, anytime that you would book and pay with a client's credit card, when they would get their credit card statement, it would say Expedia. And sometimes it was confusing to the client. So what we did, based on your feedback, we have changed it now that there are two items that will reference that booking. It says travel, and it includes the itinerary number. Why is that important? It is important because if a client has a question on it, they call you. You can go into the menu, hit reports, go into itinerary, drop in that number, up pulls a one-page recap of that particular itinerary. You can then clarify any question that your clients might have. And so all of the Expedia TAAP branding has been taken off. And so really it's your brand that we're wanting to support for your clients. Booking airport transfers. This is really important because you can book one-way or round trip between the airport and accommodations. And going forward, I'm going to talk a little bit about our car supply. This is nice because if you just want to book a car for yourself or a client, there are 3,000 rental car locations worldwide, 175 suppliers with 15 car categories. Very, very easy to search on the homepage as well as select cars. And it's very easy, very quick, and painless to do. As we go back a little bit talking about the activities, 220,000 offered currently and more will be offered in over 120 countries. What does that mean? It just means that there's a nice array of options for you when you are helping that client to plan their dream vacation. When you book activities, very much like when you're booking a hotel, it's a really nice, it's the activities tab. 220,000 activities, 4,000 suppliers of 1,500 destinations. And this particular one is just a showcase of Las Vegas. And the nice thing about it is each one of the cities that you choose will always have the top 10 attractions that are being booked by travel agents like yourself throughout the world. So it will give you the most frequent ones. And then on the left-hand side, you have the ability to filter out based on the recommendation of the client or a popular location to really simplify it. I have found in life, if you give your clients too many choices, it's very hard for them to decide. So based on what they are telling you, you can do the filtering to help offer them a couple options. On booking activities, it is very clearly displayed. Time of activity, length, language, cancellation policy, and it's very clear as to in the offering of times that you can pick and choose. Again, like the hotel, it's an instant booking confirmation. It has all of the important details. the activity voucher, and then you can actually forward that on to your client. Booking activity travel voucher, many of them do have the scannable barcode. I do recommend that not only do you give them a hard copy, you can have them put that on their phone. But just remember, if they're outside of the US, sometimes the hotspots are not very reliable. And if they're relying on their phone to be able to provide this voucher, sometimes that can cause a delay in them being able to really participate in whatever activity that you have selected for them. I always recommend that a paper copy be as a backup, because in that way they won't freak out and you'll definitely sleep well, knowing that you're probably asleep when they're doing their activity over in Europe. And we're here to help you at all stages. The managing of it, this is really a focus on you. You are managing your own business within your affiliate relationship with, with Archer Evolution Travel. The reporting features, I've got to say, I've been in the industry for the last 30 plus years. This is the best reporting tool I have ever worked with. Not only do I work with it on a daily basis to work with all of my agency partners that I work with, and especially, with Ron and Reggie, as well as John, I'm able to create some custom reporting. And so I think it's really important that you understand that you have the ability to manage your business, whether by creating a report, or like I indicated earlier about if a client calls you with an itinerary number, you go into the TAAP menu, hit reports, and then you can then run that report. Now that you're registered, what's really neat about it is you're registered with TAAP, you're registered with rewards, and you're going forward with going into the Expedia TAAP Academy. You've got 3 major tools that will help you be very effective by working with the Expedia TAAP platform. Our support mechanism is vitally important to helping you whenever you do have a question or you have an inquiry with regarding you've received a call from a client that has had a problem. You can self-service. The fastest way is to change or cancel a booking via the trips detail page. We do have 24/7 live virtual agents now, which I'm very excited to have. I've had some very good feedback. Rather than being on the phone waiting, you can actually go into the virtual chat. And the nice thing about it, with our live agents worldwide, we do offer multilingual, multinational support from around the world. On our TAAP support, and this is actually in addition to the customer service support, the reason why we have the 2 areas is this particular group that I work very closely with. They work on a day-to-day basis with whether it's product support, sales support, or TAAP rewards. And so all of this information, and I'll make sure that especially these 2 slides are put on the Internet Cafe, so you've got access to it. The TAAP Rewards is actually a third-party company that we've contracted with to manage all of the reporting of the earned loyalty points. And whenever there is a question, you can send an email to support. They will then redirect you to contact Expedia TAAP Rewards for any clarification. The Expedia TAAP Academy, this is really a very good tool that we've developed for you. The functionality of our platform, 30 short videos and guides. We have created some marketing tools for you in our Travel Advisor Toolkit, as well as a library of frequently asked questions. Stay up to date with TAAP news, and then again, go into TAAP Academy for more information. Free marketing assets, this is part of your toolkit. Why have we done this? You are actually in charge of your own business within your affiliate relationship with Archer Evolution Travel. We'd like to be able to have you access these templates that you can pull down and you can customize anytime you're wanting to send either a newsletter or a monthly update, quarterly update to your existing clients that have traveled with you, knowing that right now, many agents are starting to focus on Q1 through March of 25, and especially with the sale that's in place right now, get your clients to thinking about, planning some trip or back it up with, the pre and post on a cruise. But most importantly, we've got the tools here to help you create that and customize it and send it out. I'm almost there trying to find my little, um, there it is. What have we done with your feedback? Number one, new merchant of record descriptor. We've enhanced our support channels for travel advisors. And then, of course, I'm happy to say that you have already achieved the platinum status going into all of 2025. So congratulations and thank you for working with Expedia TAAP. And I so enjoy working with all of you. I wanted to share a little bit about a destination showcase. I know many of you are in various parts of the US, but I wanted to share with you a little bit about the Southwest and Arizona, where I'm from. And the reason for that is many clients now are doing fly drives, and especially in the Southwest, which really encompasses Nevada, Utah, Colorado, New Mexico, and Arizona. I wanted to showcase a little bit about Arizona. Arizona is really the gateway to the Grand Canyon. Northern Arizona, Flagstaff is actually the third largest city. The Grand Canyon access is really very, very close. Central Arizona, where I am, Phoenix is the main airport. Scottsdale, there's a huge metroplex of things to see and do. And then there's Southern Arizona. Southern Arizona with Tucson. Tucson is the second largest city with its own airport as well. And the nice thing about it, there are so many things to see and do, especially with the Old West, the wineries, and different aspects of the Native American culture that has been infused throughout our entire state. Wanted to give you just a quick look at Arizona. As you can see, it's a very large state. But the nice thing about it, when you fly into Phoenix, you're 2.5 to 3 hours from Flagstaff, and you're 2 hours from Tucson. So that gives you an idea. And along the journey, there's a lot of things to see and do. So, be creative and have fun with whenever you're helping them do a fly drive trip. What I did this particular slide, I wanted to give you an idea of, there are really, when you look at the three major gateways, there are really over 300 plus hotels offered in each of those. And then I wanted to break down a little bit about the various activities, adventure, outdoor, helicopter attractions. And so really the nice thing about that is currently there are, when you look at the total activities offered in Arizona, 498 different activities in the three that's offered in the three gateways. So there's a lot to see and do in Arizona. And I can tell you right now, with the weather turning autumn, going up to Flagstaff, which is a mile high city, absolutely gorgeous in the high 70s, or you go all the way down to Tucson, which is about 10 degrees cooler. Even though we had a very hot summer, we're now coming into a very beautiful time of the year. Wanted to share with you a little bit about one of the tour operators that you have access to. Is Detours American West. They're a local tour operator that's been in business for 25 years. They do a lot of guided tours, Four Corners region and beyond. They also do tribal tours with Native American local partners. So if you have clients that are really wanting to have a true Native American experience, Detours American West, which is housed in Phoenix, actually does various drive tours, and you can experience the tribal lands from the Four Corners, and really get a good feel for our partners up in the northeast of Arizona. And then the last thing is talking a little bit about the private multi-day tours that actually originates in Phoenix, Scottsdale, going either north to the Grand Canyon, Sedona, or going south. All of these are commissionable. You will find a limited access on Expedia TAAP. You will also find um, um, access on other activity suppliers that you might be working with. But I definitely wanted to show you that there's some really great things. If a client just wants to fly in and not drive, you have some really great alternatives with a 25-year plus company, and it's top drawer. And especially some of the 3-day going to Sedona area with Pink Jeep Tour, or going to the Grand Canyon where you can also add a helicopter ride. Each one of those components are commissionable. I wanted to show you this for those of you that have never ever gone to the Four Corners of between Arizona, Utah, Colorado, and New Mexico. This does exist, and this is the actual Four Corners where all 4 states come together. And for those of you that like to have some creative photos, I've done it myself where I've put a hand in Utah, a hand in Colorado, a foot in Arizona, and a foot in New Mexico, and had a photo with a smile. So it's just kind of a funness, but it's the only 4 states in the US that come together like this. And I want to say thank you so very much for today's overview of Expedia TAAP, our Southwest partners. I'm going to be hosting an Expedia Week, the beginning of November. So I'll be working very closely with Jose and Reggie and Amanda. So with that, I'm going to turn it back over to Amanda.
Perfect. Thanks so much. Thanks for such a wonderful presentation. We have lots of questions from the travel agents, so let's just get into it. And before we get into it, I just want to let everyone know, make sure you commented at least something in chat, like a hello or a thank you, or put a question in chat, because if you commented something in chat today, then you will be entered into our special prize that David is giving away for 4 travel agents at the end. So make sure you commented just one thing in chat. That's all you need to comment if you haven't already. Okay, so the first question is, so the end of the travel is when the commission should come through?
Say that one more time.
The end of the travel is when the commission comes through. When are commissions usually paid out?
Oh, all of our commissions are paid 30 days after consumption.
Okay, perfect. So that should be 30 days after the travel date.
Yes.
Does TAAP have an easy cancel change policy for business travelers?
Actually, we don't have a designation for business versus leisure. What I do recommend is whenever you're working with a business traveler, and normally they need the flexibility to change, always make sure that you put them in a fully refundable accommodation, because in that way you can cancel within a given period of time, and each hotel will give you what that parameter is. But that to me, even though I started in business, have it ended in leisure, to me, a client is a client is a client. Maybe their business does dictate that they have the flexibility. But I would say in today's environment, you should always choose a refundable option for flexibility to change, especially if a client is going on a cruise and you've already done the pre and the post, and then they come back a week later and say, we can't do the cruise, we need to move it a week later. Well, guess what? You have the ability, since you've booked a fully refundable pre and post, you can cancel it and rebook.
Okay, perfect. That makes sense. Next question is, if rates go down, can you get a price adjustment or do you need to cancel and rebook?
Actually, the easiest is to cancel and rebook if it's within the free cancellation period.
But there's always a possibility that you might not get it again if you cancel and rebook, so just be careful.
Well, and basically what I've talked with a couple agents on, because I did get a call on it, and as we were speaking, and it was far enough out, they were actually able to set up a second reservation and take advantage of that because they found that it was there, and then they canceled the original one. I wouldn't just cancel it and hope it's there. Sometimes you need to be able to go in and see, because with the limited amount of inventory that's being offered, everything is capacity controlled, and once it's gone, it's very hard for Expedia to get additional rooms since they normally always sell out.
Perfect. I didn't see where to book hotel transfers. Where are you able to book hotel transfers?
There's a transfer tab.
And do they have to book that separately or can they make that a part of the package?
They need to make it separately.
Okay, perfect. We had a few.
Part of the reason for that is because activities and transfers, you're getting paid 11.5% commission. If you were to bundle anything, you'd be getting 6%.
Okay, makes sense. I had a lot of questions on airport transfers, so that's really good. Next question is, do clients forfeit their hotel reward points? For example, Marriott Bonvoy, when we book them through Expedia TAAP?
Well, actually, with our partner Marriott, we are not allowed to offer Bonvoy points on Expedia TAAP bookings. However, I have found many agents as well as clients, when they check in and they show their Bonvoy card, oftentimes the reception, or the person that's checking them in, will do a courtesy to add the Bonvoy points.
Okay, perfect. Are you working on payment plan installments for clients booking, for a client's booking and
Yes,
not?
we are.
Okay, perfect.
Hopefully, I'll have some updates in the Q4 or the final Expedia week, because that's definitely something that's being tested right now. So I'm hoping that can be a feature that I'll be able to talk about then. And so there's actually a couple other features too. One is service fees. The other one is deferred payment. And so there's just some really nuances that's being tested. So I'm hoping that I can relay it, and it's part of the platform offering.
Awesome. I know we have a lot of questions, you guys, which we're not going to be able to answer them all, but there is support here for you to get those questions answered. So I would definitely, you have a place on Expedia TAAP where there's frequently asked questions, correct?
Yes, you go into Expedia TAAP Academy, and there's a section that's frequently asked questions, and it's broken down by a subject matter. So it's easy to navigate, and it's very thorough.
Perfect. And so if we weren't able to answer your question today, you can go ahead and check that out. Also, Archer Travel is always your resource. We can direct you in the right direction as well. So another question was for the marketing materials. Well, actually, you shared the link for the marketing materials, so they're on the Academy, correct?
Yeah, it's in the TAAP Academy. It's under um, uh, the area of agent. Oh, okay, I can't remember, but it's part of the TAAP Academy, and it'll say marketing materials.
Perfect. Okay, a last question before we move on to our 4 travel agent winners. If you book an activity in port from a cruise ship, is that activity cruise ship endorsed or cruise ship partnered? I don't know if I understand the question.
Um, at,
Do you?
well, I guess I would say that all of our activities are directly contracted with activity providers. There are going to be cases where a cruise ship might have a contract with the same activity provider. The difference being, and I say this from experience, is that when I went on a cruise to south of the border, it was, you know, a 4-day, 3-night. I ended up with a couple travel agents. We booked Expedia TAAP activity, and we had a van for 4 of us. But the cruise ship also offered the same activity, but they had 5 buses. So you can imagine herding 5 buses worth of people to their buses, whereas, and it was about the same cost. So sometimes you need to look at what the cruise line offers, and maybe it's the best offer, but sometimes clients don't like to be a part of, you know, 200 people. And so I just found that sometimes when you look at some of the activity options, and I'm just happy that the 4 of us, you know, booked it online and they were waiting for us with the name sign. We got to the, you know, we traveled 10, 12 miles, and we got there way before the buses did. We were able to spend quality time in this Mexican little village and all of that. And then just as we were getting ready to leave, the buses were just arriving. So sometimes it's really what type of experience is your client wanting? And if your client is maybe more of a luxury client, they might not want to be a part of 5 buses, but they might want a private sedan or transfer to take them to that venue. So I think a lot of it is, you know, find out what your clients are really looking for. Some of the younger clients, they're in a party mood. They want the more the merrier. But then again, some of your mature clients, they don't want that.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Would you be able to share the QR code again for the Academy, or that link? Can you share your screen again? We're getting a lot of questions on that, and I think it'd just be helpful to have it on screen.
Sure.
Thank you. And then we'll do the giveaway for 4 travel agents. I think if you just click back arrow, you have to keep going backwards.
I don't see a back arrow.
On the bottom left. Yeah, there. Does that work? Yeah. You just back it up until we get there. Right there, right? taapacademy.expediapartnersolutions.com. Okay, perfect. So we are going to have 4 winners. Do you want to talk about this, David? This was all you.
Yes, we'd like to be able to send you 2,500 loyalty points for 4 of you. And the nice thing about it is Amanda will send me the 4 names that have been drawn, email, and then our marketing department will send an email to you with a certificate. You'll have 60 days to activate it. And if you are not a rewards member, you'll have the ability to sign up for rewards, and then you can then transfer those 2,500 points into your portfolio.
Awesome. Okay. So the terms and conditions for winning prizes is on the Travel Cafe website under legal. So just I'll do like a quick, but you can check there if you want to see the full terms and conditions. You must be an active Archer Evolution travel agent, and you must be active at the time of winning the prize as well. And then you need to email giveaway@archertravel.com to claim your prize with your Evolution ID number. And that email will be giveaway@archertravel.com. And then you'll email your Evo ID, but only the winners be announced today. Okay, let's do it, David. So we're pulling random people that joined us live today. Our first winner is Simone Robinson.
Congratulations, Simone.
Perfect. Congrats, Simone Robinson. So email giveaway@archertravel.com and with your Evo ID number and the email associated with your Expedia TAAP Rewards account. Evo ID number and your email associated with your Expedia TAAP Rewards account. Congratulations, Simone Robinson. Perfect. Okay. Our second winner is Raina Poli. Raina Poli.
Congratulations, Raina.
Congrats, Raina. Same thing. Email giveaway at archertravel.com. Okay. Our third winner is Tika T.
Congratulations, Tika.
Congrats, Tika. Make sure you email giveaway at archertravel.com with your Evo ID number and your Expedia TAAP email rewards email address. Okay, and then our last winner is gonna be Enoch H. Combs. Enoch. I believe that's Enoch.
Congratulations, Enoch.
Well, thank you so much, David, for this. I'll just say the winners one more time. Simone Robinson, Raina Poli, Tika T, and Enoch H. Combs. Congrats, all of you guys. This wouldn't be able to happen without David Evans, our wonderful BDM from Expedia TAAP. So thank you for a wonderful presentation and always giving some fun incentives for the travel agents as well.
Absolutely. I appreciate all of your support and look forward to the November Expedia week. And we'll be able to share some more updates on various other areas that Expedia books. And so again, thank you so very much.
Perfect. Well, thank you again, David. Thank you for taking time out of your day. And also travel agents, thanks for taking time out of your day to enrich yourself. And we hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.